Okay, in this video, let's talk about the difference between APR and APY, namely annual percentage rate versus annual percentage yield. And you might be wondering, aren't both of them talking about interest rates? Yes, but I will show you guys the math behind this and that, so you guys will see the connection. But before we do the math, let's talk about the real life situations first. And in fact, I was doing this with my Cal 2 students earlier, and we were looking up banks for their interest rates, right? And we saw Chase, and you guys can see from the screenshot right here as well. Yes, if you put your money in their saving account, you only get 0.01% interest rate. And let me just write this down right here for you guys. So first, notice that they put down APY, which is annual percentage yield, and it's 0.01. I know this right here is 1%, but they have another percentage symbol after that. So this is actually 0.0001. This number is approaching 0. It's tiny, I know. Yeah. First of all, you guys can learn something from this video right away because I'll tell you guys the account I use. I personally use American Express, and they do offer a much higher interest rate. You guys can see it right here. By the way, I'm not sponsored by any of this right here. I just want to do the math with you guys. Again, they use APY, which is on the website, and you guys can see it's 2.1%. Wow, wow, wow. So, of course, you can imagine if you put your money in here, it's going to be much better than if you put your money right here. Likewise, for the other banks, such as Bank of America or some other banks, they do offer very tiny interest rates, but this is the one I use. And shout out to Dave Ramsey because I have learned a lot from him, and I put in some money in this account for my emergency fund. So again, shout out to Dave Ramsey. And some people might be wondering, you don't earn much interest from this. It's just 2.1%. First, it's better than 0.01%. Second, for emergency fund, you are not trying to make money out of it. You're just trying to put the money aside just in case if something happens. And if I can earn 2.1%, I'm actually pretty happy about it.
See, here's the deal. Your emergency fund, the problem we get is we get mixed up about it. It is not an investment. Say, not an investment. Your emergency fund is insurance. Say insurance.
Alright, now, the banks use APY, and if you guys actually sign up for their banks or whatsoever, you guys can actually see the APR behind it. So you guys can see the screenshot right here. It says the current interest rate is 2.07831%, which is of course this decimal number right here. And now you see this is different than the APY. So what exactly is the difference between the APY and the APR? APY is when you take compounding into consideration and the interest rate, and this right here is what they mean by the APR. It's the one without the being compound. And because we just mentioned the compound interest, so let's take a look at the compound interest formula right here, which says the amount that you can get is equal to P, which is the principal. That means the money that you have right now, the money you put in, and you multiply this by 1 plus R, which is the interest rate, divided by how many times you compound in a year, that's N, and then you take this raised to the NT power. T is the number of years. And in this case, I really have to call American Express, and I did. I asked them, how many times do you compound in a year? So they told me they compound every day. So we'll just take N to be 365. So what we are going to do is, we'll just have to take this, put it into R, then that's how we can get the APY. So here we go. Let me say A is the amount that we can get, and P, let me just say 1. Let's say I have $1. I want to see what a buck can do for me. And then I have 1 plus R is this, and I'm going to write down all the digits, and then divided by 365, and raised to the 365 times 1. Let's take just 1 year. And then right here, you can just put everything onto a calculator. You will get A being approximately 1.020999968, and so on, so on, so on. And I think this right here, it's really fair for me to say this right here is approximately 1.021, right? And what this means is that you started from $1. After 1 year, you have a total of $1 and 2.1 cents. So for every dollar you put in, you make this much more, right? So I'll just put this down right here for you guys. We have earned 0.021 for every dollar. And of course, this right here is the APY. This right here, of course, because we're talking about for every dollar, this is what the dollar can do for us. So here is the summary. Let me write down APY. And again, this right here was the APR from this right here, right? And you really have to see it from your, your personal banking account online, all that. But anyway, APY is equal to, well, we earned this much, and originally we want to put down $1. So you have to put this divided by that, which is still this. So in other words, we just earned 2.1% more than our original amount. So this right here is the APY, which is including the compound factors, right? So again, this right here is just the interest rate without being compounded, but this right here is real life numbers. Much better, right? It's much more fun. And hopefully you guys all like this video and you guys all learn something new in this video. Anyway, if you guys are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much. And as always, that's it.